Stripped by Alexander Walker. This is Carter, got caught in the air, will drive baseline and lay it up and in. That looked illegal, but he found a way to get to the cup.
I would have called it on the playground, but he definitely took advantage right there. Carter to the basket.
First possession for the Hawks again. No Trae Young for the better part of a month, and there is second-year pro Zachary Reed, the fifth youngest team in the league. A lot of expectations with both squads. Banchero, two more.
I was 16. I was 96.
Come on now.
I'm telling you, there's footage. I released lost crosses at some point. You'll see it.
Here's Reese Sachet to the rim. Another and one opportunity for Reese Sachet. Three-point advantage for Atlanta inside. Carter can't hit. Johnson with the board. He'll push the tempo himself. Johnson throwing it up. Reese Sachet couldn't finish the play, but got it back and put it in. Reese Sachet. Alexander Walker blocked by Black. Banchero off to the races. Downhill. Banchero with the flush. Black on the drive, flips it up, and it drops.
And that's a tough finish right there, Mike. Going away from the basket.
Kept the dribble alive. Steps inside, missed the layup. Battling for the rebound. Johnson showing grown man strength. Coast to coast. Finishes with the left.
Grown man strength and other world
issues with injuries over the course of his career as De Silva hits from downtown. Here he is on the drive. Tried to toss it outside, intercepted by Alexander Walker. Doesn't have numbers. He'll attack anyway and got the finish. Jones with the pocket pass to Carter. Outside, Isaac. After the fly by Isaac to the rim. Isaac, one of those guys that's had injuries plague him over the course of his career, but a dynamic player when healthy. Daniels, beautiful spin, and the finish. Playing with Germany. And just the confidence that he's been able to gain over those summer months as Kennard knocks down the J. Black can't hit the layup, slapped out, caught by Krejci. Krejci, one man to beat, throws it down. Beat Krejci hitting the turbo button. Try to avoid some of this pressure Orlando will put on you in the backcourt. Daniels leaves it for Wallace. Nice hezzy, kick out. Reese Sachet open in the corner for a long two. Porzingis. Oh, he got Wagner to go down. Bucket and the foul. The Unicorn with an and one opportunity. 39-23. And that's a bad pass inside by Bane. Another turnover for Orlando. Their seventh of the ball game. Daniels spinning, floats it up, and it rolls through. This Atlanta defense has been good. Suggs gets free inside. Couple of head fakes. Finishes southpaw.
Patience.
Bang. Lines up a three. Bottoms. Good response out of the timeout by Orlando. Here's Banchero. Bottled up by Kennard. Kick out. De Silva. Quick trigger. And knocks it down from deep. 6 points. A couple of assists for Banchero. Bane straight on three. Yes.
Didn't we talk it up? You have to find Bane. He's in rhythm now. When a scorer gets an easy basket, he becomes a bigger scorer and a threat. Every time Banchero and Bane have been in action, something good's happened.
He's 2 for 2 from deep, and there's Dyson Daniels with the answer.
And that's a welcome sight for the Hawks. You want Daniels, most improved player last year. You want him to keep improving. With no Trae Young, you need him to be aggressive.
Banchero right down Peachtree. Gonna go with Wagner, then kick out to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker in the lane, kick out. Okongwu in the corner, good.
Good pass right there by Alexander Walker.
Finds Black, deep corner. Nice little move he put on Danielson, a little step back from downtown. Couple of nice crossovers, tough fadeaway won't go. Offensive board, Wagner. Black is lonely. Can't hit the three. Another offensive board. Wagner the lay-in. Daniels, nice crossover. Leaves it for Johnson off the window for two.
Attack the basket.
Bane behind the back, lost the handle. Good defense. Daniels will slow things up. Reese Sachet open, yes! 61-47. No. Yes! Johnson tries to kick it out. Good steal. Suggs getting up. Pretty good defensive player in football back in Minnesota. Here's Wagner to the rim. That's the guy you're keeping an eye on here in the second half. Seemed like Orlando was playing right into Atlanta's hands in that first half as Porzingis knocks down the mid-range J. Alexander Walker straight on. Around a Porzingis screen. Fires up the J. It's good. Third field goal. Orlando with the rock. Great barrier beats.
Frustration a little bit, especially with the way things have been going for him.
Bane, an offensive rebound, gave it back to Carter. Back to Bane. Wagner, good look. He's going to penetrate instead. Float it up and in.
That's maturity. He could have easily took that three-point shot. He's been struggling. Let's get one to go and see if we can string some baskets together.
He's now 3 for 9 in this ball game. 8 points for Wagner. Alexander Walker got loose. This is Banchero. Stopped by Porzingis. 5 on the shot clock. Fading away. Bucket. And the foul for Paolo Banchero. Daniels. Driving on Banchero. Dump off to Porzingis. Finds Johnson inside. Beautiful ball movement by the Hawks. Orlando pushing the tempo. Black. Over to Wagner. Wagner driving. Contact. Put it through. Plus the foul.
Grady, I know you were a bucket getter.
Johnson and Carter. Pull-up jumper, pure.
That looked like a drill, man. He danced right to a spot, didn't he? They're going to have to generate some baskets right now. They're playing too slow.
Alexander Walker outside, ringside, save from downtown.
He said, okay, I heard you, Mark.
Bane can't hit. Johnson throwing it down. A combo. Moss Bane, and Bane threw him down hard. Gay taking exception, and this is going to be looked at for a hostile act.
Bane is charged with a flagrant foul, penalty 1. He is also charged with a technical foul and ejected from the game. Atlanta will shoot two free throws for the flagrant foul. The shot clock will reset to 24, and the technical foul will be shot first. Thank you.
Whatever it takes, and if you're Atlanta, you're saying they're frustrated. Let's pour it on and keep going.
Oh, what a possession for Atlanta. The free throws and then a three-pointer by Nickeil Alexander-Walker is the largest lead of the game, 20. 5 minutes to go in the third. De Silva with the response.
Big shot, much needed shot.
Alexander Walker pushing it up ahead. And now we'll set things up. Johnson to a combo with the throwdown. De Silva, same spot, same result. Out there at number 11 for Orlando.
He had hops, man. He could play.
2-time slam dunk champion. Batase back to De Silva.
Atlanta, you want to try to get it back to 20 heading to the fourth quarter.
Banchero up to De Silva. De Silva's come alive here in the quarter. Knocks down another. Here's Tracy working on De Silva. Tries to dribble out of trouble. Leaves it for Daniels. Daniels hanging in the air. Showing the acrobatics with the finish. Strong finish in the second. Now coming alive here to close the third as Kennard. Little resistance. See a lot of teams waste a possession in that 2-for-1 by getting a bad look, throwing up a tough shot.
I've done it before, and I looked at my coach and was like, you told me to get a 2-for-1, huh?
Daniels. Little 1-2 and the finesse. That's my guy off to a fast start for the Timberwolves. Back to live action. That rolls out for Wagner and Carter with the slam. And pass got behind Suggs, caught up with it, finds Carter. Another big man firing from deep.
There you go, on cue. That's, ducking his head. He's still competing, still playing to win.
Shot clock winding down on Daniels. Hanging in the air, put it up and through. Atlanta had a 23-14.